So I'm not a huge fan of state testing like most educators like myself, but we do have that as a measurement currently in the state of Ohio. So it is something that we do need to take into consideration. And I feel a big piece of that is making sure that we have curriculum, we are aligned with the state or the NGSS standards, for example, with science, so that we have something to go on and that we're not just purchasing materials, based on our thoughts, but actually using educational data to provide support for that. And so I feel like some of the things that we're doing, we really need to plan out and be very thoughtful about planning our projects, creating project-based learning opportunities that implement some of those skills that would promote basics of reading, writing, math, science, social studies, but then also, if we need to, remediating with very specific things or helping those kids to advance. And I feel like without some of the basis of curriculum and a plan, we really can't do that effectively.
I think that it's important that we do well in state testing because that's what drives our community. It's what drives our property values and what drives wanting people to come here. So I think that's important. How do we change it? We need to look at the why. We need to step back and say, why are our test scores that way? Why is our graduation readiness where it is? And from there, we can determine the solutions. I don't have the answer to what the solution should be right now. We need to find out why we are where we are first.
State funding is a problem. We all know that. We have our income tax, and that's fine. School funding, unfortunately, on the state level is still batted around. I wish I knew what was going to happen, but I do not. We need to focus on proper allocation of the assets that we do have, though. There are various state reports that show that we're spending more money not on classroom instruction, and that needs to be analyzed to see if we're actually putting the money that we have into the right resources. Nobody likes state testing, I get that, but there are other schools that do better than we do, and I'm sorry, but the other schools are not better than we are. We need to do better.